You want that thing to work out, but you've been struggling. What should I do? If you're in that situation, I got you right here. One word. Let's talk about it. Discipline. Whatever problem you have, which here, we don't call them problems, we call them challenges. Opportunity to level up. It seems like a problem because you don't want to put in the work to fix it, but it's fixable. Why don't you want to do it? Because you don't have the discipline. If you had the discipline, you'd solve it right away. Watch how this works. Every problem that you have, again, we're not calling them that here, but just for the sake of explanation, we're going to call it a problem. It's not a that problem. I have a relationship problem. No, you don't. You have a discipline problem. I have a weight problem. No, you don't. You have a discipline problem. I just, have a money problem. No, you don't. You have a discipline problem. I have job problems. No, you don't. You have discipline problems. Every problem that you have comes down to your discipline. You lack the discipline. You haven't taken the time to do the self-development work to build the discipline so you can earn confidence. It's a snowball effect. Things change because you change. I had tried throughout my life, started in my early 20s, 21, 22, when I started trying to figure myself out and try new things and try to better myself and become more, because I knew I knew and I felt that there was more. There was a higher version of me. I knew that I had a lot to offer the world while I was here, and I would try everything besides the regular go to school, get a job, that kind of deal. I was trying to do something more because I knew it was out there. And there was three missing pieces that I didn't have, which was the discipline, and then the issue that I was having, which was self-victimization, and then my vice, which was people-pleasing. But it all came down to discipline. Those other two, the self-victimization and the people-pleasing, that wasn't anything but lack of discipline. Because the moment I elevated my discipline and I built my discipline, all those things were solved. I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing that. It stops right now, bam. That was able to happen because I built the discipline. When you build discipline, you automatically earn confidence. Now you have discipline and confidence. So now wherever you go, you take this higher level of discipline and higher level of confidence. So it starts working in other parts of your life. Let's say the question was I'm having relationship problems. I really want this relationship to work with whoever it is. If it's a romantic relationship, it's a friend relationship, if it's a work relationship, whatever it is. I'm having issues with it. I really want it to work out. I'm trying different things and these books, these seminars, these videos, whatever. See it as a discipline problem. If you were to elevate your discipline, if you were to strengthen your discipline, because see discipline like a muscle. You like my special lighting, huh? See discipline like a muscle. The road turns right here, so it'll get better if it's looking too bright or weird. You have to build that muscle. You build the discipline muscle, just like a muscle, working out. You have to build it. You have to put in the work to build it. Sorry, got a yellow light, so you have to put up with it a little longer. Once you build that muscle, it starts getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. It grows, it grows, it grows. And it becomes more of you. It's an awesome muscle to have. It's very powerful. It puts you under control. It makes you a leader of who? Yourself. You start being trustworthy. You start being much more responsible than you currently are, if at all. And like I said, there's something magical that happens there that it's in direct proportion to confidence. You're gifted confidence. You start feeling good about yourself. It's this feeling, this unexplainable feeling of feeling good about yourself. Why? Because you're disciplined. Now, you build your discipline how? The fundamentals, besides just using regular life, but to start right now to start building your discipline, you start working on the three basic fundamentals of your existence, of building yourself, of self-development, which is exercise, diet, wake up time, find your vice. I know I said that there's three because there's three. It's exercise, diet, wake up time, but a plus one, a step 4 is find any vices that you may have or any pain points that you may have. But we'll stick to the 3 and then we'll touch on the other ones a little bit. Exercise, diet, wake up time. What do you mean? Like, pause the video and go do as many push-ups as you can right now up against the counter, a table, or if you're down on the ground. Boom, boom, boom. As many. 12, 6, 2, 12, 22, 25, 50, wherever your number is. But do them with the intention of, I'm going to raise my frequency. I'm going to raise my vibe. What's that? I'm going to raise my mood. That's a more common word. It's your personal rate of vibration, your mood. You feel good. You get pumped up. The pump is real, right? So go do those push-ups. There, you've already started working on discipline. But I don't really want to. Even better. Because if you're doing the things that you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, but know that you should, just like you know that you should go do those push-ups right now, you're going to elevate your what? You're going to build your discipline. Exercise. Diet. Start tracking your food. I've never heard that before. I don't know what that is. You want me to get on a diet? The latest diet that's trending? No. Tracking your food is eating appropriately for your specific goals. If you're fit and hella lean, you're probably already doing something right. But now you're going to put the intention, I'm doing this to build discipline. If you're not that 1% that's already fit and lean and you got extra weight on you, guess what's going to happen too? Bonus, you're going to lose weight. But you're not doing it for that. Just like you're not exercising to get jacked, you're exercising to raise your vibration. Now you're going to diet to build your discipline. I thought you said we weren't going to diet. Everybody's on a diet. Good or bad, you're on a diet. So in this case, we're just going to go track our food. I don't know how to track my food. I've never heard that before. What am I doing? Okay, then tell you what. However you're eating right now, just eat a little bit less than what you normally would. Serve yourself like you normally do. Then take like 1 spoonful off of every item. What about if I have seconds? Same thing with the second plates. And if you're like I used to be in half thirds, take 1 spoonful off your third plate too. Then when you have time, start researching what tracking your food means. It's called tracking your macros, macronutrients. Go download a macro calculator. I use Chronometer. It's super easy to use. It's a little orange icon. It may change, I guess. It has a little squiggly apple. It's like a target with a bow and arrow. Boom. Start tracking your food for your age, your weight, your current goal, which is to lose weight. Get nice and lean. I don't know anything about bulking up yet, so I can't talk about that because I don't know anything about it. I'm still on leaning phase. I still want to get a little leaner. I'm like at 15% body fat percentage. Now I'm creating a lifestyle. I'm doing this for the long term. But I need to consistently be making progress. That's one thing that I am big on. I have to consistently be making progress to where I want to go, to where the goals that I'm setting. I don't want to waste time. I don't think it's wasted time. It was my hero's journey. I had to take this long to have those missing pieces to my puzzle because there was stuff that I had to learn. Now I could talk to people saying, man, I'm 35 and I still haven't figured it out. I figured it out at 44. What? That's when the ball started rolling. And still, another 1.5 years, 2 years before I actually got that last discipline piece. But it started at 44 when I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I heard some bit of information that just kind of like opened some curtains. I was like, wait, I didn't know that was an issue. Oh my goodness, this is something I've never worked on. Started there. 1.5 years later, I get this whole discipline thing, and I was like, oh, okay, I've made more progress in less than 1.5 years than I have in 20 years. A hell of more progress that's internal, that like I never even thought I was gonna work on, that I should work on, that should be priority. Why? Because then everything else is like, man, if I could do this, if I could make my abs show up, hello, never done them, never seen them. All of a sudden, I was like, what the heck? I have abs? Crazy. I could only imagine the easy stuff, the tangible stuff that's out here. Let's go. You're coming to me. I'm not even chasing you no more. That's all because of what? Discipline. Let's track your food. Wake up time. You already woke up today. If you did, congratulations. Lucky. You should be thankful you woke up. We're waking up a little bit earlier so we can have more time to be thankful. What time do you wake up? Whatever time you have to wake up because you're committed to something and you have to wake up at that time. Whatever commitments you have, taking your kids there, taking someone there, taking yourself there, work, whatever. Wake up 15 minutes, 10, 15, whatever sounds good to you. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes earlier. Half hour, 1 hour. Then you have to. In that hour, guess what? Those 15 minutes, guess what? You can do your exercise. But be thankful. I'm waking up early for what? For gratitude. To be thankful. To take a moment. To take those moments that I'm up early, that I'm still don't have to be up for my commitments. To just be with myself. A little warm lemon water, your tea, your coffee, however you roll. All the above, like me. And just like, thank you for existing. Thank you for that. I got to wake up. There's your 3 things right there. Exercise, you can start right now. Diet, you can start with your next meal. Wake up time, you can start tomorrow if you wake up. Yeah, I said it like that. Be grateful if you do. That creates, back to what we were talking about, discipline. Watch how, when you start building discipline, by tomorrow, this time tomorrow, if you do all those 3 things, by this time tomorrow, you're going to feel different. You'll be like, wow, that's crazy. I feel good. That feel good that you feel is confidence. So now you have more discipline because you actually did it. Who wants to do this? This is dumb. That's old you. That's the you that didn't watch this video this far, wouldn't have watched this video this far. The new you has watched it 11 minutes deep, and you're curious, and you're like, so run with that momentum. That's your conscience saying, yes, let's do this. There's more for us. You're going to feel different. And watch out, well, what's this for? Well, remember, we are having that issue in that one thing, whether it was a relationship, whether it was with money, whether it was with cleanliness, whether it was with health, maybe blood work. You got your blood work back, and they set you down and shut the door and said, hey, we need to talk about your blood work results. How you eating? How's your diet? How's your diet this? How's your cholesterol this? How's your insides, your liver, your kids, knees, all that good stuff. Wherever your issue is, it's not the issue. All these folks walking their dog because it's getting darker a little earlier, so they're coming out a little sooner. Got to be careful when folks are crossing the street. Keep your head on a swivel. That's where you're going to take that discipline that you feel. That confidence that you feel, and that discipline that you're starting to build. And guess what, though? Even where there isn't a problem, let's say you're talking about that. Let's say you're a beasted up pet owner. You're a fur baby owner, and you're a fur parent, and you consider yourself a 100% 10x A+ fur baby owner, as is right now. But remember, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So when you build your discipline up and you gain confidence, even that thing you were doing at 100, that's your old 100. Now you're developing yourself. Now you're becoming a higher version of you. So that 100% of you is going to increase. Because even what you were doing, what you felt was your best, you got a new your best because you're becoming better. So in the process of trying to fix that part where you're having a problem, an issue, and you're repairing it, you're getting better at it. Because you're able to take this discipline and this confidence across the board, now you're going to take it to other places where you thought you were doing good, or you were doing 100%, but that 100% bar has gone up. You're going to be like, wow, he's right. Now I'm more aware, I'm more conscious on how I treat my dog, what I do for her or him or whatever, how I treat him, how I feed him, how I take him, how I exercise him, everything that you do. You're elevating yourself. So what you thought was 100%, it's going to elevate. Like, dang, there's a new 100%. Yeah. Just like that part where you're having a problem that's at maybe 10%, you're elevating it to 20%, went up 10%. Now 100% is going to go up to 110%. So the bar is lifted across the board. Remember, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So you start working on the parts that you're having issues on. The stuff that you're not having issues on is also going to go up and elevate. Anywhere you're having an issue, just remember, it's not the issue. It's lack of discipline. So all you got to do is go work on your discipline. another way to work on your discipline, last thing, then we'll wrap it up. Besides exercise, diet, wake up time, that's the one that you have under control, and you can consciously like do that, like right now. Except the wake up time, probably not till tomorrow morning, but exercise and diet, you can start right now. Last thing, anything in your conscience, you can search my channel for conscience videos. We could talk about that more in another one. But that's the voice inside that's telling you, hey, stop doing that. Oh, and then we're also talking about vices. We'll talk about that some other time too. What's your vice? Sometimes it's not that popular vice, like drugs or gambling or whatever, smoking. There's other vices. Those are the worst ones too. They're tougher to find. They're tougher to figure out. That's why you might have to take some time. What is my vice? What do I go do? But anyways, we're talking about still building that discipline. This is the bonus one. Bonus info. What do they call it? Pro tip. Whatever your conscience is telling you to do, hey, clean out your car. Hey, go get that car washed. Doesn't matter if it's $15. Go get that car washed. Call those guys to detail your car. It doesn't matter that it's $45. But I don't even got $45. Then go get the hose, a bucket, and that kit you have in the back that you bought a long time ago, because I'm going to wash my car every week now. It's still sitting back there unopened. Go get it and wash your car. If your conscience is telling you to do it, but you don't want to do it, that's you ignoring the voice of your conscience. That pushes you down. That keeps you from discipline. It takes away your confidence. Because my car's dirty? No, because you're not listening to your conscience. Your conscience is trying to tell you the thing to do, the right thing to do, or the right thing to stop doing. So go do it. If your conscience is saying, go clean out your car, all the papers, all the food, go get a dust rag and dust your car. It's filthy inside. Go sweep it up, go vacuum it, go run it through the car. Whatever your conscience is telling you to do, go do that. Doing the things that you don't want to do when you don't feel like doing them, but you know that you should, builds discipline. Stop doing the things that you know you should stop doing, but you really don't want to stop doing, but you know that you should, builds discipline. You should start taking care of your skin more. I don't really want to. You should stop using those. There's the stop one. You should stop using those C quality products. You should stop buying the cheap brand and buy the little bit better brand. You know you can. It's not much more. Nah, no, it's not. Your conscience will guide you if you start listening to your conscience, especially in the parts that you don't want to do, but you know that you should. Whether it's stop doing something or start doing something, you should start exercising like this guy's telling you to do it. His name's Albert. He's pretty cool. Nah, I don't really want to. Why? Because I don't feel like it. Should you? I should. Opportunity right there. So besides doing the stuff that you're in control of on a daily basis, such as waking up, exercising, and how and what you eat, when you eat, tracking your food, you could also start listening to the voice of your conscience. By the way, you start doing the first 3, exercise, diet, wake up time, the voice of your conscience starts getting louder and clear. You'll start getting more instructions on what you should start doing, that's good for you, and what you should stop doing, that's good for you. But don't forget, all this with the intention to build discipline. Because you don't have an anything problem. You only have a discipline problem. Bonus. You'll gain confidence. And that feels good.